Today I'm a little bit disappointed in myself, and I'll tell you why. Yesterday, microphone, stay. Good boy. Okay. All day I've been a little bit disappointed in myself because of something that went down yesterday. This is just great. I just click start record, get into a game at 2100, and my microphone's like, I'm going to be a naughty boy. Stay. Okay, as I was saying, I'm being a little bit disappointed in myself all day because of something that went down last night. Last night, I went for my first midnight Subway in Perth, Western Australia. We don't have Subways open till midnight, so I was like, okay, I'm hungry, my sleep schedule's fucked, I'm jet lagged out of my mind. I'll go for a Subway. I'll go for a Subway in the middle of the night, is what I thought. So I went in, there was a few people, it was actually quite surprising. And there was like an Indian guy working there, and he was serving Subways. He looked like he didn't really want to be there, and for the context of what I'm about to say, the room, for the record, was like, all the chairs were on the table, right? Like, it was done. You're not meant to sit on the chairs. It was kind of a setup where it's like, you get your Subway and you fuck off. You know, it was like, I think that's the whole point. You're not meant to sit down and fuck around. Anyway, we're against, if I miss the fire, please tell me I don't miss the fireball. Chat, tell me I hit the fireball. Okay, thank God, we're still in this game. So you're meant to get the Subway and fuck off. There were a few people there. Now, I came in, I was really tired. I didn't really know what to expect. My microphone's actually, my microphone is a piece of work, you know that? Okay, this is going to be really fun to defend. So we're going to go with this to tank the Sparky shot, I hope. And then the Ice Spirit's going to be able to clutch up, I think, here. Okay, cool. So we'll go for a log here. I know I'm not hitting the tower, but that's not really that is fucking crazy. Now we go Sparky in the back again, and I go for a fireball and we reset. Oh, okay. Don't go for a Sparky. I guess I'll go for a hog then. Maybe get a shot here. Thanks to the mini P.E.K.K.A not being able to That's hilarious, actually. That's really funny. What I was saying is, yeah. So anyway, there were a bunch of people in here. It was going great. I was going to get my Subway, and I was completely not expecting anything to go down that night. But as you know, chat, my life is a movie. A fucking movie, man. Crazy. And my first British, the sort of shit you'd expect to see on like a British reality TV show happened, sorry. Two young people walked in, about 17. One guy, one girl. They must have been dating, and they immediately went for the chairs to bring them off the table so that they could sit on it. And this is what happened, right? The guy who worked there just told them, like, can you not do that, please? And it's like, it's almost like they were looking for trouble, or they knew that he was going to say that, because the moment the words left his mouth, they were already calling him a fat fuck. And like, as soon as they said that, I couldn't believe it. I was like, they just, like, without hesitation, calling him, like, a fat fuck. And I'm like, some people are just so nasty. I was just thinking, please get a hit. Fuck yeah. And then he was like, he just continued telling them, like, hey, like, can you not do that? And the back and forth was so quick. I'd never seen such a fast conversation. Maybe it's a British thing. I don't fucking know. And yeah, they were being incredibly rude to him, and then they just started calling him slurs. And there's a bunch of people in this Subway, and I'm just kind of watching this all go down back and forth very quickly, and I'm so shocked. I didn't expect something like that to happen. I haven't had something like that happen at least in years. I've had shit like that happen in life before, because that shit just happens, but it caught me so off guard. And so they started calling him a bunch of slurs, and I literally could not believe what was happening, but I didn't do anything. Like, I kind of stood there, and you know me, I usually just rip off my shirt, reveal my cape and my mask, and save the day. But this time was an exception. I did not rip off my cape, and this is why I've been a bit upset at myself all day, honestly. No, I'm not even just saying that. I'm like, I should have, as a good person, done something. Like, these guys were fucking degenerate teenagers, but they were also bullying this guy who is essentially just trying to do his job working there. And he seemed like a nice guy, but he also just didn't seem like he wanted to be there. And not only did they cuss him out, continue to put the chair down, call him a fat fuck, but then they went on the guy. They just accepted they weren't going to be able to do it. And you know what the fucking kid did? He just pelts a bottle. Maybe not of this magnitude, but like a fucking... Hang on, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I think I'm going to take a shit ton. No, the Ice Spirit pushed that. Oh my god. Wait, we're fine. It's gonna kill the hog. And I almost thought we weren't going to tank that. I'm going for a desperate hog, hoping to like claw myself back in this game. But they pelted a Fanta or a Coke or whatever at the guy's head in a Subway in the middle of the night. He just pelted it, and the bottle must have been a bit loose or something, because It went everywhere. It was dripping off the ceiling. There was fucking, it was just sticky everywhere. And then they ran out. They cussed him out, called him slurs, and they ran out. And I just kind of stood there. And I remember in the moment thinking, I want to, like, I know this is going to end badly, but I know I could. I know I could do something to these guys. You know, if I really wanted to, I could, like, I could chase after them and try and hurt them. But, like, realistically, what I should have done is stuck up for the guy in the scenario and told them to fuck off. You know, just, that's like what a decent person would do. And I didn't do it, chat. I didn't do it. I don't know why. I think I was a little bit, I wasn't expecting it at the moment. I don't know. Maybe it just caught me off guard. Who knows? Who fucking knows? And yeah, and then everybody was like, in the subway was like, I'm really sorry that happened to you. Like, that was so fucking stupid. I don't know. I just felt like it tested my character a bit there. And I did not perform, I guess? I don't know. Or I didn't. I hate that kind of shit. Bullies no bueno, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, anyway, hold that thought. He's building up the biggest push known to mankind. But yeah, no, I should have done something at the very least. But Kenny Wenny learned a very valuable lesson. He will next time. And then he was like, it's okay, like, he said to me that, okay, the wall breakers are connecting. He said that to me that every night shit like that happens, which is kind of fucked. Like, you're just trying to work a job at Subway, and you don't want to be there, and fucking, you have to deal with these fucking losers coming in and doing shit like that. Like, that is terrible. So, that was something unexpected that happened to me last night, and, I don't get this urge very often. I am a peacemaker, a lover of the world, but I wanted to hit that guy. I wanted to hit the guy, I'm not gonna lie. I really did. He was just a punk, a little fuckwit. But words hurt more than physical abuse, okay? So physical abuse is the last option. Not really. I mean, physical abuse it doesn't really come under the umbrella of abuse if it's self-defense, and that's the only reason where I think violence would be necessary. So next time I'll just provoke him to start on me. That's what I'll do. I'll use my words. I'll manipulate him into unleashing his emotions, and then I will swipe away his first hit, just like in Karate Kid, and then I will unleash the madness, the goblin curse, and then I'll just do a stinky fart on him. And that's basically the story. Anyway, I just want to play some Clash right now, because I've been wondering what's, like, getting under my skin all day. Like, I don't know if it's the fact that I didn't sleep well. I don't know if it was the fact that I don't know. I don't know if it was the fact that I had a shit ton of caffeine, or if I've been playing fucking Clash Royale in the basement for like the last 2 hours. But then I thought about that. And honestly, saying this, kind of like talking about it, even on camera, somehow, I don't know, it alleviates something off my chest that I didn't realize was there. And it's just been on my mind, that whole interaction, because it was like, that was my good versus evil moment. And I let evil triumph. You know what I mean? I let evil triumph. Never again will evil triumph on my lawn. Next time, it's going to be a fucking Hulk moment. The shirt gets ripped off, and I'm going to go fucking sicko mode. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, chat, the moral of the story is, be a good person. Anyway, I'm going to go for a Hog Rider here, and hopefully he gives me a... Okay, alright. And you know me, man. You know, me saying the moral of the story is to be a good person, you know, like, the bar's low with me. So for something to, like, you know, tick me off like that, you know it's got to be bad. You know it's got to be bad, chat. All right, let's hope he plays a Goblin Gang. Brilliant. Okay, he's going to be able to get the knight down. I still like that exchange. What I don't like, however, is him going with a Goblin Barrel. Okay, the mic is well in my way. So I'm going to use the Hog here to pull this back, and then I'm going to go for the Fireball. I'm not too worried about the other lane. And that Inferno Tower is a real fucking pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie. So how am I going to win this? Okay, no, I actually need to think about how I'm going to win this. Come on, reaction! Oh, fuck. Okay, so he's changing lanes, because in bait you want to go opposite lane. So I'm going to go with this to try and kind of bait him into thinking I'm going to go, like, for a rocket, basically. And then I'm going to go hog a lane. He's going to have to go for an Inferno Tower. This is the thing. I'm never going to be able to I'm going to go for this for the Princess. I'm never going to be able to out-cycle him, really, realistically. I think I just have to kind of go for a hog when he doesn't expect it. Okay, we're going to go with this here. Or, like, Goblin, or, like, Predictor's Goblin Gang, essentially. But I don't think he's going to expect me to go hog with this, because he hasn't been going for prediction rockets. So I'm going to go for a log here, and let's hope this Ice Spirit can reset that. Nope, okay. Let's go for this for the Princess, because he does it every goddamn time. And, oh man, I'm just taking damage here, though. But I think I might have outcycled his Inferno Tower. He might go for a rocket here, actually. He missed. I didn't think that was hitting, to be fair. So we're going to get some chip damage here. He might go for another Princess on the bridge, his favorite player. No, he's not. He might try and get that on something so he can go Princess quickly. No, he's not. And let's go for... This time, I'm actually not going to go for a hog. I think this is all mind games. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to take the Fireball value. He's going to go Goblin Gang. And then I'm going to have to log the... I'm going to have to log the Goblin Barrel. So I think I'm going to just go for a cannon here. And... Okay, if we do this like this, it kills the Princess as well. So I'm going to allow that to get me a positive trade there. And then hopefully... Oh, he's going to go Goblin Gang, isn't he? Right? I should have gone for the Fireball. I knew he was going to do it, and I still did nothing. Just like in the story. Just like in the story in today's video. Now, okay, wait, what's happening here? Let's go for this. I need this cannon to snipe this. And let's go for a Fireball. If he wants to go for a... Okay, let's keep this Musketeer alive, actually. Yeah, okay, so he's going to go for that. And then let's try and snipe his Inferno Tower here with an Evolved Musketeer. And hopefully we can get some damage. And then go for this for the Goblin Gang. Okay, we do hit it. Kind of had to use our brain here. And we're going to get some hits on the tower, which might end up winning us this game. Especially if we can keep that Musketeer alive. He's going to get another Inferno Tower. He might try a Princess in the bridge, so I'm going to stop that whole ass idea by just going for that. And then he's going to try and get a Goblin Gang down here. Okay, let's go for this. I don't think we've outcycled his Inferno, and I think he'll be able to defend this, but that's fine. Oh, he gave up. I think he knew he had been out-alphaed. But yeah, the moral of the story is, I mean, here's the thing. It's very easy for me to live my life by the internet's rulebook. There's so many communities, you know, online that, I guess, try and dictate what the moral compass should be. But I think deep down, everybody knows how to be a good person. They should just follow their instincts. At least I think so. So, subscribe for moral stories in Clash Royale, baby.